Alright, good morning. We're going to try something different here. I want to give you guys some tips and tricks on this Netradyne. I watched some news footage about Netradyne. I want you guys to know, first of all, that I don't really care about seeing what you guys are doing all day. This is just something that we've been given by Amazon, so we're just going to have to play this game. And these are just kind of some pointers about that. There's roughly 6 things that we get scored on now, safety-wise, and I just want to go over real quick each one of those. The first one you guys already do a tremendous job with, and that's our E-Mentor. So that's our safe driving score. Some people call it your FICO score. Just know that for non-branded vans, that's why we continue to do Mentor every day. Even though we have Netradyne in the branded, Amazon still wants us to do Mentor on both. So keep signing into Mentor. You don't have to let it run all day, but you do have to run it for at least 2 hours. And then the second thing is your seatbelt off rate. Again, some people were confused by how this is being scored. In a branded van, it will be Netradyne, and it will be Netradyne camera taking a visual of that seatbelt over you. That's why you have to either just buckle it the good old-fashioned way, or buckle it behind you and pull the strap over your shoulder, because that Netradyne camera is going to look for it. You're going to have to adjust some behaviors, because as soon as you put that vehicle in drive, if that thing is not already over your shoulder, it's going to give you a ding. So make your habit when your butt hits the seat belt, and then put it in drive, or we're going to continue getting it. Speeding is, in Netradyne, is 10 miles an hour for one city block, which is about 1/4 of a mile. But just know, in Mentor, it'll ding you after 5 miles an hour. So here's the deal, just don't speed. If you're trying to speed to make up for being behind on your route, then let's work on some other things, because being fast at the stop is how you're going to make it, not being fast in between the stops. Know that if you're speeding, like you guys that are going to Conway, if you're blasting up there and you're going 80, or how fast, well, let's say you're in a non-branded, well, however fast you're going, it can continue giving you speeding violations the whole way. So by the time you get to your first stop, you might have 2 or 3 violations. So just know that these stack. Signal and sign violations, everybody that's getting one of these, when you're coming up to a stop sign, you have to get below 3 miles an hour. So I mean, just think of it as like a quick hesitation stop. You just can't roll through it like we normally do. You're going to have to get that vehicle to a stop. So it doesn't have to be a long stop. Give yourself a 1 second, and then keep going. Make sure that stop sign is still visible to the Netradyne camera, at least on the side camera, or it'll ding you. So you might have to stop at the camera and then roll up a little bit, where you can actually make a good, get a good look at what's coming. If you run a stop light, if it's yellow and you're like, I can make it, and it turns red and you run it, that counts as 10 stop sign violations. So these are super weighted heavily, so never run a stoplight. If it's yellow and you're not sure, then just slow down and stop. Distractions, you guys are doing great with that, but remember, looking down, looking at the phone, using the phone, all of those things are going to ding. So anything from that steering wheel over is going to pick it up, so you can't have it in your hand. Try to get it on the other side of the steering wheel. If you need some dark sunglasses, let me know, I'll buy you some. Following distance is 0.6 seconds or less from the driver in front of you. So it's not necessarily speed related, it's just how close that camera sees. And again, these are stacking as well. So if somebody cuts you off, it's tempting to want to just ride on their butt for a little bit because they cut you off, but you want to slow down. And when you slow down, you'll actually get some bonus points from that. So I hope this video helps. There's some other tidbits, but you guys be safe. Have a good day. Thanks.